Stardust boots. Okay. Melt those down. Holy wow. That's obviously an in-game item. 10,000. I'll have to remember that that's here, though. Our religious center, the Mil Session National Church, is at the top of these stairs. Well, I'll go there last, then. I'm moved every time I listen to Bishop Dill's preaching. Won't you listen to it? No. Actually, I probably will. Is that the armor of the Legend of Dragoon? I actually wonder if that is like the Dragoon armor that they wore 10,000 years ago. I mean, if it might be possible that it lasted this long. Women are running this country. Team Theresa and 4 Sacred Sisters. All of them are women. You mean the Sacred Sisters are women? What? I came here to the city to see the National Library. Sure, why not? What could be the harm in staying a night? We came from Serdio to see the Crystal Palace. I've been to Serdio. We came from Serdio, but we never imagined it would be this dangerous. I don't know why. Well, I want to get up there. Why is it locked? What's the point of locking me out of a place I want to go? I may have said this before. Back when I was in college, I had a revelation of sorts. I decided that locks were parasites. Because the purpose of a door is to be opened, and the purpose of a lock is to prevent the door from achieving its function. Thank you. Quack, quack! Okay, are you playing Howard the Duck? I told you, play quietly in the house. That poor woman. Okay, let me out of here. You kids are creepy. Ceremony going on. Please come another time. Oh. My favorite thing to do is crash ceremonies. Honey, it's a nice day today. Wow, this guy does not look like he has a nice bone in his body. And oh my god, he's just creepily watching his wife as she walks around. They do not have a very trusting marriage. Young people like you can't imagine how wonderful a quiet life is with just me and my wife, who never gets to leave the house. Creepy. Kitty, you're getting your head chopped off. There you go. Am I in here yet? Do you like books too? Go to the city's national library. Kitty, stop. Library. You can find any book there. Why is there no Stardust in your book stacks? I moved every time I listen to Bill. You already said that. It is said that the divine tree that lives in our heart and the last fruit have been protected from evil by the signets created by the ancient Winglies. The legend goes, when the signet is broken, the end of the world approaches. Just like the last fruit, we, humans, ate of one of the fruits given life by the divine tree. For the end of the world to be a mere legend, we must remove evil from our hearts and live in honesty. It is our mission as children of the divine tree. So was Rose trying to avoid talking to this guy? Because she'd be like, hey, whoa, you're the black monster. A divine tree. I've never heard of it. Oh my god. We're gonna be here all day, Dart. We still don't know what the objectives are for Lloyd. Any information could be helpful. Oh, you must be travelers. Welcome to Denangrad. My name is Bishop Dill. I serve the divine tree. I'm Dot. This drawing is what you were talking about, right? Yes, it is. The divine tree, but this is what we imagine. Nobody has seen the real tree. Nonetheless, we believe in the divine tree. It is the source of life and harmony. Would you like to know more? Would you... I just had a, mental flashback to Starship Troopers. Would you like to know more? About the divine tree? Yes. Please.
The divine tree is the tree of life. All life comes from this divine tree. In the beginning, nothingness filled the world. Then the Creator Soa descended from the sky.
I saw this before in Tales of Symphonia. Or maybe Tales of Symphonia came after this game, never mind. It's like the Ilfia tree, and Tales of Symphonia, and this game, and the Deku tree all together. Trees are important, you guys.
He and his followers created the world. In the end, Soa sowed a seed on the earth. The seed soon grew to be a great tree. The great tree bore 108 fruits, and various life forms arose from the ripened fruits. Thus, 108 forms of life were created to fill the world.
Wait, I came from an apple?
The divine tree completed its role, but the story says it is still protected by the signet of Soa.
Kitty. Calm down. It is like this. The world was established with the fate determined by Soa. God's tree, sown by Soa. is the Divine Tree? Hold on. Who made this game? Who made Legend of Dragoon? Isn't it Sony? Are they actually saying God's Tree was made by Sony Online Entertainment? If you would like to find out more about this, you can go to the National Library. Or is that the Mille Session? No, or it's the other National Library. Yes, it's the National Library in Mille Session. Because that's where we are standing right now. I can step into the treasury of knowledge. I wonder if I am capable of receiving all this incredible luck and still remain calm. No, I can't. The treasure of knowledge is shining and calling me. Albert? Are you okay? You're like a king. You could have gotten there anyway. It's okay. Let's go. Kitty, you're in your way. Cat! This is why you're too fat. You're not gonna stuff over. Stop. Who are you people? Do you realize you're talking to Librarian Oot? No. Should I care for some reason? Well, no, sorry. So, what do you want? Have you interrupted my ceremony for no reason? I don't like stubborn old guys because I want to be an admiral guy. Did you say something? Please, wait. We're told by Bishop Dill that there's a wonderful library here. If you want, I can just go to the library. Oh, wait, I locked the door when I left. So, could you open the door? I would love the opportunity to touch such treasures of intelligence. Alright, well stop looking at me like that. I appreciate it. I'll let you in now. He is such a haughty old guy. Don't say that. We have to do what we can until Lloyd shows up. That's true. He used a dragon and a dragoon in Serdio and in Tiberoa. He obtained the cooperation of a wingling. We don't know what he will do here. Oot! To knowledge! Forward for intelligence! Okay, so was it here or was it up there? It was here. This is incredible. This is the knowledge source of Imdinus. Go, look for anything you want. The entire wall is filled with books. Maybe we can find out something about Virages and the moon that never sets. Doesn't looking at these things all the time have an effect on you? It made me wise. Coco feel dizzy. Gigantos lose 2 books. Here's something about dragons. It also talks about dragoons too. We can say that the Serdian War was started from the dragoon spirit that was brought by Lloyd. Well, let's split up and look. Let's just do it. I guess I have to use my brain for the first time in a long while. Can Coco read human words? If Rose were here, she would tell us a lot. Well, they'll be back when they finish with whatever they're doing. We have to do what we can for now. It is about Winglies, I guess. This picture, Wing? You guess? Kogo can't read human character. Kogo look picture. I was totally right. Well, let me read it. Winglies are people with wings of light who employ magical power. They had their glory 11,000 years ago. They had enormous magical powers that could float colossal cities. City float? Yeah, it's unimaginable in the current world. They became extinct after the war with humans who were seeking their liberation. But Linus, who was a Wingly, was alive. Besides, us Dragoons are supposed to be only a legend. A legend doesn't necessarily tell the truth. Take a look at this picture. Humans and dragons. No, Dragoons and dragon. What is this? Viraj manipulated the Winglies. So I'm obviously not supposed to really be looking for books. I'm supposed to be talking to people. Because I'm getting nowhere looking at the books. Shauna, did you find something? Well, this book is talking about the divine moon objects, but they're just divine objects from a legend that began with. So, there's no details. Well, if we can find out the meaning of the divine moon objects, we think we can find out what Lloyd wants. Okay, let me read the part I found. After the Dragon campaign, humans controlled the continent of Indinus and divided the continent into 4, and established 3 new countries. To the east, Serdio; to the south, Tiberoa; to the north, Mil Sisiao; and to the west of the continent was untouched land. Oh, I'm gonna touch it. The Death Frontier. Let me guess. Chapter 4 is going to be the Death Frontier. Each country shared with divine objects inherited from their Winglies as proof of their alliance. The divine moon objects are said to conceal magical power. However, their usage is unknown. Usage is unknown? Huh. These mysteries must be hidden in there. I'll look into it more. Ah! I was climbing the ladder! I did not mean to talk to you, Shauna. No, damn it! Why am I always getting stuck in conversation with cute girls? First world problems, y'all. Move away. Okay, I guess I'll talk to you guys. Are you done with your research? No. It doesn't seem like it. Take your time. This book talks about the Dragoons. The Dragoons from legend? Yes, it is. The heroes of the Dragoon campaign. According to this, we are the first new Dragoons to come along since that time. Maybe. Dragoons are to be called when history requires them. When history requires them? Is that now? Lavitz was a Dragoon, and Graham, Dole, and Linus too. Were their deaths necessary? That is what only history can tell. I, of course, don't know. However, it all started out from the Dragoon spirit that Lloyd brought. If Lloyd is part of history, then that is necessary. Then our journey seems to be dragged along by his fate. In spite of the fact that they were humans. Well, that's not him at all. Man, whenever both Albert and Haskell are talking, I get really confused. The seven heroes who led the Dragoon campaign to victory 11,000 years ago crossed the sky and cast spells. After they fulfilled their roles, they vanished with the Dragoon spirits as if it were some unavoidable fate. This legend seems to be telling us that after this journey, we will vanish. This is a marvelous place. It seems all the wisdom that humans can possibly know is here. I am reading a book on politics now. This is very... Oh, can you do politics after we take care of Lloyd? Yes, indeed. Now, let me read the portion that talks about dragons. According to this, dragons are the second most powerful species of 107 creatures given life by the divine tree. Their attacks of life power overwhelm others. However, the creator Soa created a balance by reducing the dragon's intelligence. Therefore, They were to be controlled by humans with their wisdom. During the Dragoon campaign, 11,000 years ago, they had a fierce battle against the Virages manipulated by Winglies and couldn't avoid being annihilated. But they weren't annihilated, like the book says. True. And again, they are ruled by the Dragoons. I'll look for more. It led to the Dragon campaign. What? Are you acting superior again? Of course, I am superior. I prefer being hit with gills over feeling superior. I don't care about those things. It seems you are interested in the Dragon campaign. Winglies, Divine Moon Objects, Dragoons, and Dragons. These all had something to do with the Dragoon campaign. Then Lloyd has something to do with the Dragon campaign? The Dragon campaign is my specialty. Maybe I could be of assistance? Well, tell me. We only know fragments. I see. This is the legend of the Dragon campaign that I know. Oh boy, another one of these.
There were 7 Dragoon warriors in the legend of the Dragon campaign. Dragoons, reputed to be the incarnation of dragons. With dragons at their side, the Dragoons fought boldly. However, in the age when the legend was reality, the Winglies dominated all, even the gods. The gods answered to dictator Melbu Frama's prayers and granted him ultimate power. But the power was abused. The earth of Saint Imperial Gloriano was scorched by the gods' fire and became ashen. The anger and sadness of the people was fuel for the Dragoons' cause. Then at last they freed the gods. Without the gods' power, the Winglies perished, and our age, the human age, began. Thereafter, the gods floated in the sky. For 11,000 years, they have been looking over the world as the moon that never sets.
I don't think those are the gods, buddy. Although, actually, I bet that's where the Dragoons go after the war is over. Or at least that's where Rose went. And possibly this is a story that keeps playing itself out over and over again. Except when Rose's turn came up, she was the only survivor and she went a little crazy? That is the story. How did Kongol get up here? He can't climb ladders. Did you find out something related to Lloyd? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You're already here, so you might as well check the reference room upstairs. Well, are there more books? There are always more books, Dart. No, it contains the historical material of Mille Cicel. For other people, it may seem to be mere trash, however. For our country, they are all historical objects. This is something left by the Black Monster that brought an inferno down on this country. The Black Monster? It has already been 18 years. It is surprising a young man like you knows about it. I was born in Neat. God, are you a survivor from the village? As we are why Rose ditched out at this part. Is this a model of the ghost ship? Relics from Neat, the tragic village. Stone plate of people with wings. It must be about the Winglies. The Saint Lo... Yeah, that's the ghost ship. That is an awesome detail to put in right there. Beginning and ending of the Dragoon campaign. It's a wall painting with the theme of the Dragon campaign. I don't know why I keep calling it the Dragoon campaign when I mean Dragon campaign. Depiction of Dragoons. These were Dragoons during the Dragon campaign. God damn it. Painting the divine tree. Okay, now I'll talk to you. Now I've talked to all the little boards. This is the stained glass of the Church of Neat. Do you remember seeing this? Yes, faintly, but I do remember. It was really a monster. These are the only things that survived the Black Flame. Do you know anything about what happened to Neat? Any survivors or... I know only one. It's you, Dart. The second sacred sister of Mil Xiao, Sister Luana. No, it's Dart. You obviously know Dart. He's standing in front of you. It seems you don't know her. However, I can tell you a little about the Black Monster. There is a legend about the Black Monster and the Moon Child. Would you like to hear it? Yes. It is ironic, but... the people who visit the Church of Neat pray for their own happiness by looking at this stained glass which shows the legend of the Black Monster and the Moon Child.
Why did the gods create him? The Black Monster. He appears in various legends as a demon who rebels against and devours the gods. An evil plague that rejects peace in the world. The god
Clearly.
is the moon that never sets. The moon that never sets glows red every 108 years. It is a sign that a herald will be sent to Earth. The herald is known to us as the Moonchild. The legend says the Moonchild revives the gods on Earth and purifies the world. The Black Monster abhors, hates, and despises it, and kills the Moonchild. This sad karma is endless. This god stays forever in the sky, and the world is in never-ending chaos.
Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, at least the legend... Wait, meanwhile in Neat, Neat is a ruin. Oh, Rose went to Neat. So this is where we... Is this where we actually get confirmation that Rose is the Black Monster? But, so the Black Monster comes, but periodically a Moonchild comes out, and supposedly the Black Monster tries to kill it. However, I'm thinking that no. The Black Monster sets the world up for a period of transition, causes instability, and keeps the world from growing stagnant. Is what's actually happening. Because needless to say, Rose is not seeking out anyone to kill as far as we know. But hey, I mean, it could surprise us. Maybe the Rose is the final boss. That would suck if you... Kitty! Stop! Leave that alone. Am I hesitating? It's silly. Mother, I am back. Is that Rose talking? No. Mother, it's been a while since the tragic day. I lost my sight. I'm able to see today, thanks to the love of many people, like Seti here. May the divine tree bless all the victims of the tragedy. Who is it? I didn't mean to surprise you. You are just a traveler. Please don't be alarmed. There are people of need and my mother sleeping here. Are you here to visit the grave too? I guess so. Then you know about Neat. Awkward. Yeah, this is what I saw earlier at the beginning of the game, where I said that looks very much like a Dragoon. Where is Princess Lovia? I will never tell you! I can't see. Mom, I'm scared. Don't come! Where's Princess Lovia? Where did you hide the Moonchild? We don't know. What kind of spitefulness do you have towards our village? So, good lord. Rose is the Black Monster. Shauna is the Moonchild. Dart's mother might be Claire, who is Haskell's daughter. So basically, Congal and Albert are the only ones not involved in this whole thing. I guess actually, and yeah, like Dart was in this village. Wow. You want to die with your daughter? Mom, I'm scared. Princess Lovia left for the sea. This must be enough to satisfy you. Now, leave this village. The chance to eliminate the Moonchild comes only once every 108 years. It's the time of birth, when the moon glows a blood color. The newly born Moonchild has a magic power. That magic power changes everyone into an evangelist for the god. A servant to help prepare for the descending of the god. My objectives will not be satisfied until I kill every single person who was present as the Moonchild passed through. Mom, answer me. It's hot. It's burning. Mom. So, then 18 years ago, Rose came as the Black Monster, and started trying to kill everyone, but for whatever reason she didn't return to the moon and got her sanity back, I guess? Because it definitely, she can only come down every 108 days, or did she not get to go back because she didn't kill Shauna? But by now she should have figured out that it's Shauna, and she hasn't tried to kill her, so needless to say, she's not... I mean, she was a Black Monster, but I don't think she's controlled by that personality. I see. Then you were blinded back then? Yes. However, the god imparted me with something else. Sister Luana can see people's souls. But she can feel their pain, too. Because of this, Sister Luana has suffered. Now I can appreciate this power that I have, because it allows me to heal the pain in people's hearts. If you need to heal the pain in your heart, please tell me. I can help you. That's not necessary. By the way, are you done? Yes, I will go back to Denengrad soon. May I join you? Even if you are with knights, The forest is filled with dangerous monsters. I can protect you from them. I see. Then I'll ask you to come with us. And now some soul surgery with Maru. It's been a long time. I wonder what everyone's doing all right. I wonder if they feel lonely without me. I mean, of course they do. Duh. Wow. Hey, watch out, I'm standing here, yo! Who is this coming through the boundary? Who are you? Not knowing me. Maru? Was that you? Garacha? Maru is a Wingly. Or at least knows Winglies. I kind of wondered with the hair. But I wasn't positive. Well, long time no see. You look great. Do you think I am really great? How can you leave without telling me? Where have you been? Hey! I came all the way back here. You don't need to yell at me. Aren't you happy to see me? What's wrong with you? I'm very happy to see you. But leaving the forest are taboo. You left the forest, so I don't know if everybody else in the forest will forgive you. Who cares about taboos? Look at me. Do you think I care about taboos? And the humans outside? Both of us are living in the same world. How can we have to draw a line and lock ourselves in like this? That's what I want to know. I've been living in this forest forever. I wish I knew. I'm going to ask the ancestor. I won't ask you anymore. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Okay, so there's nothing down here. You guys know I have to check. Yo, I'm home! Oops, it seems like I'm not that welcome. Would it help if you knew I was hanging out with Dragoons? You know, the guys that, killed us all off a while ago? Nope. Alright. It's Maru. Maru is back. This is my home. I can come home anytime I want. Such selfishness is not tolerated. There's no place to come home to, Maru. But, that's true. You are the black sheep of the proud Winglies. How dare you shamelessly come back? I thought you were satisfied with your decadent human life, weren't you? Bardell, what are you talking about? Oh my god. Go back to the humans. And wait there for the moment we destroy the humans. Bardell? Yeah, that's totally not going to happen. I fought way bigger things than you. I fought Virages and I fought dragons. You're just a dude. Stop it! Oh my god! Oh, that's not me. The ancestor! You left the forest of your own violation. How come you come back? How come you came back? I just wanted to see everybody. Duh! Leaving the forest is an unforgivable mortal sin. Didn't you know that when you left for the world of humans? As well as that, you could never come back here. Yeah, I did, but it's strange. Rules are dumb, you know? The world is 100 times bigger than this forest, and there are, of course, bad humans, but there are many good humans too. You never met them, and you shouldn't hate them. There are people who hate and detest humans just because they are humans. But their number is few. We just want to protect our life. That's all. Humans have always been afraid of the magic power of winglies. That fear eventually turns itself into a need to tyrannize us and take some action, either to subjugate or kill winglies. That's why we need our own world, like this forest, where humans cannot enter. Go back to the other world. Your existence angers the others. I understand, I guess. I'll leave. Man, worst homecoming ever. Baru! Mother! They tried to kick me out without letting me see you. Leave the girl alone. Father, you must be kidding me. That's the rule. We are going. Did Maru lose her wings somehow when she left the village? Mother, Father, it must be odd for you, but you must go back, Maru. Get out of our forest at once. Boring. What are you doing? I could have walked, you know. Quiet. I want to talk between the just two of us. It seems you just received a horrible welcome. It's nothing to me. Stop talking tough. Maru, it was just bad timing. Everyone's feeling tense lately. Is that my fault too? No. Recently, the earth is surging. Don't you feel it? I've been feeling it a little. The animals in the forest are acting savage. This must be the cause, but what is this? Ancestor Beleno said that it is an omen of the dragon coming back to life. And it's not the usual one. Even our ancestors, who had much stronger magic power, couldn't defeat it. Oh my gosh, well, I can defeat it! What kind of dragon? It's the strongest dragon of all, the king of dragons, with 7 magical eyes. The Divine Dragon. Divine Dragon? An ancestor says that the seal has half dissolved. That's why everyone is nervous. But we have a Dragon Buster and a Dragon Block Staff. You don't have a Dragon Buster anymore because Lloyd stole it, and you know. Actually, no, Maru doesn't know that, does she? Don't we? The sword for killing dragons, the Dragon Buster, has been lost. It wasn't me! We know, because it was hidden with the staff in a place that only the ancestor could open. And the talk you wanted just between the two of us is about the dragon? That too. But what I really wanted to tell you is something else. Maru, don't leave me. I want you to be at my side. I can protect you if everybody opposes you. You're kind as always, but if you do, you'll be hated as well. I gotta go. Everyone's waiting for me. You have friends. Well, duh. They're all cool. They show me and teach me many things. Xiao. Maru. No, not freaking Bahamut. If it is a 7-eyed dragon, that definitely feels like Tiamat to me. Oh, one head, seven. Hmm. I don't know then. I thought Tiamat was a seven-headed dragon, but it's still a dragon with the number seven, which seems closer to Tiamat than Bahamut to me. Man, this has been like FMV City. What are you going to do? Are you going to pursue that man, Lloyd? When you get time, go visit Neat. You cannot change the past. However, you can face it. By facing it, maybe you can find out where you are from and where you want to go. I guess he wasn't just a snob. Well, we have to watch for waiting for Rose and Maru. Someone just punch him in the stomach? What? No. I just felt a little shiver, that's all. A shiver that made you double over? Holy crap. I feel something is wrong. Alright. And it is now midnight 21, so I will be ending the stream after that heavy dose of story time and FMV time and plot revelations. I am happy to say the game is surprising me a little bit. I'm pretty sure, I'm happy to see that I was right about Rose. I had kind of pegged Rose for being the Black Monster, and that certainly seems to be the case based on today. I did not really think Maru was one of the Winglies. I kind of thought she might be, but not really, if that makes any sense. It was more of a... there was something weird about her, and she joined the team a little bit too readily, and I knew there was something there. And she had the same silver hair as Lloyd, and I kind of thought Lloyd might be a Wingly. And Linus also had that same silver hair. So I kind of thought maybe, but I didn't think it enough to be like, oh no, it's totally yeah. So, glad to see that I was sort of right about that. My latest guess about Claire kind of caught me off guard, but that really seems to tie the game together to a certain degree. And yeah, lots of things are being learned, and they're all interesting. I guess is what we'll say in retrospect. But thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys next time when... Oi, are we coming up on the Divine Dragon? I kind of hope we have a while on that guy. He doesn't feel like final boss level to me. He's probably going to be the dragon we fight in Act 3. But... I'm kind of hoping that I can get Haskell and Meru out of their initial additions before we get there, because that's scary, guys. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. I do, since these High Sane just got into the stream, I do play this every Monday. On Thursday, if I can, I play Dragon Age Inquisition, and Saturdays for Skies of Arcadia. So, see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Man, this mouse is terrible.